To get to Zumar, we travel through no man's land. Neither side has control of this road, but the battle to push ISIL back from here is evident. Armoured cars struck by airstrikes, black flags painted on checkpoints. This graffiti reads, "Property of the Islamic State." And this is where they were pushed back to. The school, the long yellow building, is now the main ISIL base in Zumar, but they're hiding in houses all over the town. The Kurdish forces did fight their way into the centre, but soon retreated back to this forward position on the outskirts.
When we entered Zumar to take control, one of the terrorists drove towards us. He had an armoured car painted in Peshmerga colours. We shot at him, but he blew himself up, killing 18 people and injuring 33 more. It was a huge bomb. The explosion went 50 feet in the air.
There are less than 200 ISIL fighters in Zumar, but the Peshmerga doesn't know how to deal with their tactics. ISIL clearly wants to regain this oil-rich area. 3 hours before we arrived, 6 vehicles drove up this road to try to attack the Peshmerga position. The commander says now that Zumar's 20,000 residents has fled, there is no reason why airstrikes cannot help him take the town.
I can confirm that there is not a single civilian in this town. Anyone there is an ISIL supporter. So I asked the US to rethink its strategy here and make Zumar a target for airstrikes.
That front line on the edge of Zumar is just a couple of kilometres down the road from here and from the town of ZACKI, which has been completely flattened by US fighter jets in their air attacks or by retreating ISIL fighters who've laid improvised explosive devices in the buildings and blown them up. The only one still standing is the mosque.
Many Americans were killed in this town after the US-led invasion of 2003. It was previously an al-Qaeda stronghold. The Peshmerga fighters are relieved to see it now in ruins and are now looking to the current US-led bombing campaign to raise Zumar to the ground too. Sue Turton, Al Jazeera, Zumar.